What's up, Sagittarius? I am Amber. This is Orion Royalty. Today I'm going to do a general reading for you, so this may or may not be a message that applies to you. Take it as it resonates. So I definitely do feel like this is going to be kind of more focused on like career goals and, you know, work. We literally have work at the bottom of this deck, and over here we have the Three of Pentacles, which is the energy of being at work. Okay, we have it out here in reverse. Ooh, underneath that, the Wheel of Fortune. Underneath that, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, full in reverse underneath that. We're not going to go into all the bottom of the deck energies, but let me tell you what I have out here, okay? For the major arcana, we have Justice in reverse, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? So, like I said, I definitely feel very strongly that we know that we're not getting the credit, the respect, whatever it is that we deserve at some kind of job here, okay? For the Amberisms, we have, I just fucking work here, okay? This is why this is funny, okay? Okay, so one thing at a time. Let me not get distracted. I feel like we definitely need to move away from the job that we have right now, okay? So what's at the bottom of the deck is a Tenacious D song. It is my favorite Tenacious D song because it's just hilarious. Like, I'm going to link it just because, even though it has nothing to do with this reading, it's funny and everyone should hear it. But what we have here is, it says, what's your favorite position? I'll read it because it's long. What's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. So I feel like somebody above you may be bullshitting, is what I'm hearing, speaking out of their ass all the time. Like, yeah, we want to move you up. We want to do this. We want to do that. And I feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. I feel like you recognize that with the Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like you are well aware that justice is not being served to you, and you don't feel like it's coming in anytime soon, and I would agree. Okay, Sagittarius, I would say that your intuition is on point here. I would even venture to say that Spirit has been telling you to look in other places, and it's just like, I just don't want to. It's a hassle, blah, 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 blah. And it is. I'm not even gonna, I feel like, Sagittarius, we can't do any more. Okay, I feel like this is not working for us with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, again, I feel like we will be much more fortunate moving on to a different position somewhere else, okay? That taking some kind of leap of faith here, okay? When the Fool's in reverse, I feel like you have fucks to give. You're not ready, and he's even clinging on here, okay? I feel like whatever it is that you're holding on to, Spirit is asking you to just let go, okay? So I would say start putting out applications elsewhere, because it's like someone above you or someone has been promising that you're gonna go further, or they're gonna promote you, or whatever, okay? And it's like every day we show up and we're like, I just fucking work here, okay? Just don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me questions that are stupid, okay? I just work here. Let me clock in, get my paycheck, and leave, okay? I feel like that's where we've gotten to, Sagittarius. And I'm surprised that this read is even coming out, because not a Sagittarius over here not taking a leap of faith when they are bored. What do you mean, Sagittarius? So anyways, that's the vibe that I'm getting right off the bat. Let's see. Spirit, what for Sagittarius? That song is so good. Anyways, what for Sagittarius, please? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse out here for the numero dos. Okay. I feel like, again, your intuition is already telling you this, okay? Maybe other people have already confirmed this for you. But I think it's very evident to you that everything that you've been promised, okay? Because again, I feel like you've been out here doing jobs that weren't yours. in the hopes that this was going to go somewhere, and it just isn't. It's just big fat isn't, okay? And I feel like somebody just needs this confirmation, okay? Because this is very interesting. In this deck, right? In this deck, you know, a lot of creators will do this where it's just like certain colors. They only use certain colors. But what is interesting about certain colors only being used on this Page of Cups is you can't tell that that's water. It's looking like a whole ass desert to me. Okay? I feel like somebody has promised you that some kind of opportunity is coming in for you. Okay? And I feel like it's a pipe dream. It's a fantasy. I feel it's out here in reverse. Okay? I feel like you have been waiting for that opportunity to be poured in your cup. But the only thing that's in your cup is fishy ass promises. You ain't there's nothing. It's a desert. There's no opportunity here, Sagittarius. And I feel like you know that. But for Sagittarius. And I do feel like you are bored, okay? Maybe it is time to start pursuing things that you are much more passionate about, okay? Start somewhere is what I'm hearing. I don't care, you know, you got to start at the bottom. Nobody, I mean, you have to. I don't care. Well, I don't say that, but who cares? Make the decision, okay, to move on. Even if it's not a new industry, okay, where we are having to start from the bottom. Maybe it's a business that you're wanting to start. Okay. But there's something here about you're bored as fuck. It's like, that's cool. It's me. This job is cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for the paycheck. Okay. And this is definitely giving, I'll do it for the paycheck. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Wands. This is crazy. I feel like you're trying real hard, okay? And why am I not surprised to see this, okay? You already know that these people are going to work you to the bone, okay? What's interesting, we have in the original tarot, this guy over here is he's a king, okay? You've got a king and a beggar, right? I feel like this person is feeding you lies, feeding you breadcrumbs. Somebody here, okay, that's above you. Hello? Somebody that's in a position above you is feeding you breadcrumbs that you finna be this king, you finna rule, okay? But this is interesting, okay? But you already know you're not gonna get justice. You already know that those scales are gonna remain unbalanced, and even though this person is promising you kingdomship, okay? They're treating you like a beggar. You ain't getting shit. Okay? And I feel like I feel like the universe is wanting you to separate yourself. I feel like the universe is wanting you to relieve the boredom, okay? The frustration of not moving forward. I mean, it's literally going nowhere. Okay, but I do feel like somebody's like, well, I have to handle these responsibilities, and absolutely. But like I said, co-create with the universe right now. Start looking. Even if it's like 2 applications a day. It's better than doing nothing. Okay? Because yeah, this Hanged Man, he sees things from a different perspective. He has the full understanding that he didn't have before, but he is still whole ass hung up. He hadn't moved. make the decision, okay? And it might not come overnight, okay? Confirmation that what I said was true. Might not come overnight, but like I said, start co-creating with the universe now and leave it to the universe, okay? If there is something where you are really, you know, if you want to start pursuing a new passion, okay, apply for jobs that maybe you might not be qualified for. It doesn't matter. See what the universe will bring your way. Again, you never know what kind of opportunity could be thrown at you. Okay, I don't know why they're showing me this, but Spirit is referencing Friends. You know, when Rachel first comes onto the scene, like she never worked, she never had a job, right? And she starts off in a coffee shop. Okay, she's serving coffee. It sucks, whatever, right? And then she's like, yes, like there's a whole episode where all the friends are like putting resumes in envelopes, and it's like everybody's joining in and they're just getting ready to send them all out. Like, I feel like Spirit's like, I heard whistle while you work, because in that scene, they're all like whistling while they're getting all the applications ready to send out. Anyways, okay, I feel like why Spirit is saying whistle while you work is because every time you apply for a new place, like, get in alignment with gratitude. Every time you send it off, before you send off the application, say, thank you, universe, that you already brought me the perfect job. Okay, you already brought me what I'm supposed to be doing in this life. Okay, so Spirit is saying, send everything out with an energy of gratitude. That way the universe can quickly send you what is meant for you. Okay, already be thanking. But like I said, even if it's just like 2 a day, get in alignment with getting out of here. Okay, wherever this is for you. Spirit, clarify the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Thank you. I am fucking dead because not out here thrice. The Hanged Man in reverse. All in reverse. I feel like if you just co-create with the universe will bring someone to help you get out, get down. Okay? Just get in alignment. And trust that I hope that's making sense. But just trust that the universe is sending you an open door. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit, clarify the Four of Cups and... you know what? I'm not even going to say clarified. Just give me some cards and we'll go from there. I don't know. What for Sagittarius? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune coming out here, I feel like it's time to go. The universe knows it's time to go. I feel like, hell, the people that you work for know that they should be expecting you to turn in some resignation here soon. Yeah, I just heard like it's only a matter of time. Okay. I feel like now's a really good time. Okay. Maybe we have been looking for application or for a new job. Maybe we have been filling out applications for quite some time. Okay, because we do have the Hanged Man out here 3 times. I feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And I feel like it's time now. Okay. Now is a lucky time for you, is what Spirit is saying. Be grateful. Call it into existence, right? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Let me get one more. Oh, and one more. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to set that there for a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, okay? And so this is going to be the best way that I know how to explain it, okay? But if we're looking at a job as a home, right? And honestly, we spend probably more time at work than anywhere else, right? This house is not a home anymore, okay? This is not a good fit for you. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like a good match, okay? And trust and believe that the universe has new for you coming in, something that you're really going to love. Someone could have a lot of drama going on, or it's just like, maybe you could have a job that is like a heavy burden, okay? And with this energy out here of that's cool with me, it's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you, okay? I feel like, again, maybe you're just having to do a lot of things that you're not getting paid for. Like, I know what you mean. Or I know you know what I mean, right? And I feel like the universe has something that you're really going to love. Something that's a lot more lighthearted, okay? If it is drama, the universe is moving you to a peaceful place. If it is a heavy burden where we're doing a lot of work and not getting paid for it, okay? Like not getting paid what we're worth for it, right? Like doing jobs that are not ours. This is not a part of my paycheck. I shouldn't be doing this. Hopefully that makes sense, right? Like I feel like we're moving into a peaceful workload, okay? Because here's the thing, I feel like we all know, I mean, I'm going to say we all know, you know, I know, the universe knows, these people are never going to give you what they've promised. They promised you that you're going to lead, you're going to rule. You ain't seen shit. And I feel like that's what you can expect in the future. Ain't shit. Ain't shit coming in. You know, and that could be for all different reasons. You know, it could just be that it's not in the budget for the company, whatever. But don't be out here. Say that then. Don't be out here like, yeah, we're gonna, you know. I just heard, I don't know. I just heard, there was something that one of my bosses said to me when I used to manage hotels before I did tarot. And for my instance, for my situation, I felt like it really applied and I did learn a lot, but I feel like somebody is abusing, because there was a phrase that she said to me, right? I was front office manager heading into director of operations, like that's what I was training for, director of operations. And she said to me, you know, you got to do the job before you get it, right? So I got to see that you can handle this before I actually put that title on you, okay? And I feel like she made a really, I feel like I totally got it. Like, it was wisdom, okay? And I think that she was really smart in that decision. But I feel like the reason why Spirit is showing me that, I feel like somebody's been promising you, like, yeah, you got to learn how to do the job before you get it. But I feel like they don't have any intentions of actually giving you it. I feel like they're abusing it. So I don't know. That's for somebody. We're going to get final advice. Final advice, please, for Sagittarius. Bro, what did I say? Okay, we have create. It's time for you to do something that you're more passionate about, okay? Even if it means you have to start. Yeah, okay, so the whole thing with friends, right? You know, she starts serving coffee, but then she gets this one job in an industry that she actually wants to be in, which is fashion, right? And by the end, you know, she is working in a higher level position in fashion, right? But she gets this job where I think it's like Bloomingdale or Nordstrom's or some crap like that, right? And she's like, you know, I am never gonna have to serve coffee again. And her first task at the new job is to like get the boss coffee, right? So we might have to like start from the bottom, and it might not look a bit different, but if we follow the universe instead of following somebody's false promises, then you have the ability to create some kind of dream life here for you, for yourself, okay? And here's what I'm going to say. If the universe has already been pushing you to do this, you're going to have luck on your side. You're going to have the universe opening doors for you, because that's what the universe is telling you to do. The universe is not going to tell you to take a leap of faith and then be like, oop, sorry, we didn't catch you, my bad. I was distracted. No, like they're ready. They're waiting. They're like, let's go. I got you. Come on. Right? Trust fall. Spirit, final advice for Sagittarius. We have determination. Okay. You could have Pisces in your rising. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I heard. Okay, but yeah, I definitely feel like Spirit is wanting you to follow some passion here, okay? Be determined about what it is that you really want to do with your life, because I was about to say we only get one, but I don't believe that. So what I will say is, as quickly as life does go by, it is long. Life is long. You might as well go after your dreams, okay? Create a life that is worth living, because you're bored as fuck right now. Sagittarius, you're bored. So I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Office Space, but there's a guy on there. I feel like this is you, okay? If you have seen that movie and you know who I'm talking about, like, I'm not... Just don't take it as a bad thing, right? Because I love this character. But there's a guy who always threatens, you know, like if anybody moves his stapler or takes a stapler or whatever, anytime anybody like puts him through some shit, right? And they really do. And I feel like, okay, like, this kind of is a perfect example, because at first they just start like moving all these boxes into his office, and they're like, don't worry, we promise, well, we just need to store it here for a little bit. And he, like, every time they walk away, under his breath is like, I'll burn the place down. I'll burn this place down. And he's like this. And then they finally like move him to the basement, you know, and he's just like, I'll burn this place down. And then finally he does, right? So I feel like you are ready to burn whatever that, wherever you work, you're ready to burn the place down. Okay, please don't do that. Just move on. Let the universe handle it. Okay, get out there and get out of there. Okay, yeah, defend what's yours, because at the end of the day, we shouldn't be working in some kind of industry or a 9-to-5 that we frickin' hate. Okay, we should be enjoying what we do. Get out of the matrix is what I heard, and chase your dreams. Even if you have to start at the bottom, even if you have to have whatever it is, you know, if it's starting your own business, yeah, we might have to stay at work until it really kicks off, okay? But it doesn't matter, as long as we are building one strand at a time towards the overall goal, we're good here, okay? And the universe is going to match that energy. I promise. As I said that. Okay? Cut off what is no longer serving you. So yeah, that's going to be the advice for me. Okay? We have cunning at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like that's whoever your boss is. Or that's whoever keeps promising you that things are going to transform, they're going to change, but that's a whole ass dead animal, okay? This person is promising you transformation, and this is what belongs in this desert. Okay, so anyways, I hope that this helps, Sagittarius, and have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.